Now, here are our crimes. These are various crimes, and you've already learnt now that an arsonist is someone who sets fire to something. And of course, this is a terrible, terrible thing. You shouldn't set fire to anything, and it can cause, well, it could kill somebody. The fire could kill somebody, and of course, it could cause a lot of damage. Yeah, it will. I'm sure it will cause a lot of damage, and so of course it's bad. But you don't need me to lecture you on these things, I'm sure. So an arsonist commits arson, which is the crime where you set fire to something. It's quite a difficult crime out of all of these. It's usually the one crime that students have never heard of before. But arson is when you set fire to something. It's quite a rare crime, but it does happen. And I think very often when people set fire to their house or their car or something like that, often they are looking for insurance money. And so people, I think arsonists are very often destroying something to get some kind of insurance money. So yeah, that's obviously a crime. That's the crime of arson, and the person is an arsonist. And each time I've got the crime, and then the person who commits the crime, and then the verb which is associated with this crime. Okay, assault. When you assault somebody, you beat them up. You hit them, you punch them, yeah? And so all the other verbs that we could use here are hit, punch. It's forms of violence again. You know, if you beat somebody up, you are a violent person. Violence is the noun, violent is the adjective. Yeah, violence is a noun, and violent, a violent film, a violent man, a violent criminal. And so this is a violent criminal because and the violent criminal is called your assailant, or maybe your attacker. And of course, attack is another verb I could have written there. Attacker, your assailant, your attacker is the person who assaults you. Yeah, he assaulted me, he hit me, he punched me, he beat me up. Okay. Another crime is blackmail. And blackmail is a very specific crime. It's when you have information, usually photographs, and usually photographs of the person. Perhaps the person is married and he's with another lady at the same time, or she's with another man at the same time, and the photographs are used as blackmail material. The blackmailer will send a copy of the photos to the victim and say, look, I have photos of you with another lady or another man, and I will tell your spouse, yeah, I'll tell your husband or your wife about what you're doing if you don't give me £100. And so they threaten to reveal somebody's secret. Yeah, that's what a blackmailer does. They threaten to reveal a secret.